School of Management Studies IGNOU presents an audiobook on the course Mmpc 008 Information Systems for Managers for MBA program. Block 2 Information Systems Unit 7 Transaction Processing Systems DSS and EIS Part 2.
Information systems in functional areas and decision making. Let us discuss some of the information systems in functional areas and their contribution to decision making. Marketing Management System. The term marketing as per the American Marketing Association (AMA) is defined as the process of planning and executing the conception, pricing, promotion and distribution of ideas, goods and services to create exchanges that satisfy individual and organizational objectives. Marketing function facilitates the activities mostly related to forecasting and sales planning, market research, advertising, operational and control of information required for market. The management of information, which provides output to the above specified activities, is one of the important aspects in the business. To fulfill the objectives of the marketing, periodic tasks pertaining to collection of data, analysis and presentation in the form of required reports need to be performed. The integrated approach comprising the data input, generation of marketing information, and supply of output in the required format is called Marketing Information System. It consists of people, equipment, and procedure to gather, sort, analyze, evaluate, and distribute timely and accurate information to decision making. Marketing information systems are expected to help the management in decision processing for pricing the product, packaging, new product development, product mix analysis, advertising, product promotion policy, sales strategy, inventory control, and production schedule. The data available at one place could be used centrally for the retrieval of required information, and information generated by one department could be shared for others to prepare the reports. The development of marketing information system should consist of various subsystems on marketing research, marketing planning, sales analysis, and market control. The inputs, processing, and outputs for these subsystems are as follows. Marketing research. Inputs. Based on external data collected from the industry, primarily constituting sales performance analysis of a variety of brands in various market segments of various companies. Industrial infrastructure, marketing, production strength and weakness. Industrial advertising drive and impact. Industrial pricing policy and consequences. Internal data compiled in the company constituting sales performance analysis of various brands of the company in various market segments. Strategic marketing attribute and forecast data versus actual sales performance data. Advertising budget and actual spending. Infrastructure budgets. Prices of products and sales figures. Outputs. Intensive reports on industry-wide sales performance. Inferences of results compared to forecasts with respect to past marketing strategy, advertising, and pricing policies. Review of marketing strategy, advertising, and pricing policies. Market share of the company. Marketing planning. Inputs. Summarize data from market research. Outputs. Review of sales forecasts, product mix strategic reports, market mix strategic reports. Sales analysis. Inputs. Sales data by region, product, personnel in terms of value and quantity. projected sales data by region, product, personnel for comparison with the actual sales. Sales data customer-wise with the transaction data for invoicing system. Outputs. Sales reports region, product, personnel in terms of value and quantity. Variance analysis on actual sales versus projected sales. Marketing control. Inputs. Sales data of various products of a company. Marketing expense data. Summarized output sales analysis constituting sales performance data personnel, region, product-wise. Sales transaction data from invoicing and sales systems. Outputs. Variance analysis, age analysis, tactical reports on desirable and undesirable trends. To integrate the activities of marketing, subsystems are broadly classified on the following types. 1. Control systems. 2. Planning systems. 3. Market research systems. 4. Sales systems. Financial management system. Financial accounting deals with collection, recording, and evaluation of financial data. Business enterprise requires systematic maintenance of their records that help for preparing the financial statements like profit and loss accounts and balance sheet. Accounting is considered as an information system because it has inputs of financial data, processing by evaluation, and outputs through financial reports. To fulfill the needs of financial information, the information system used in most of the companies may be classified as under 1. Financial accounting systems. To provide information to government, investors, and other parties in the form of reports. 2. Management accounting system. To provide reports to managers for strategic and tactic decisions. 3. Cost accounting system. To provide information about cost planning and control operations to the managers. The objectives of implementing computerized financial accounting system include maintaining account books, preparation of general ledger, generating accounts receivable and accounts payable statements, generating profit and loss account and balance sheet, generating updated financial data for other systems. Inputs to the system. The input data from the financial system are from cash vouchers, bank vouchers, sale vouchers, purchase vouchers, journal vouchers. Outputs to the system. The outputs expected from the system are account books like cash book, bank book, sales book, etc., trial balance, trading account, profit and loss account, balance sheet, accounts receivable statement, account payable statement. The financial management is the most important aspect in managerial functions. Managers quite often require the financial position of the organization for various reasons like planning, monitoring, performance evaluation, etc. of the companies to decide about further action. In traditional method of information retrieval, different kinds of books, ledgers, and financial records have been kept to follow up the financial position, and by end of each month, status used to be calculated. Computerization of financial record not only simplifies the procedure but also is more accurate. With computerization, online information could be accessed. As most of the companies have gone for the computerized data record, creating a database with required entries will facilitate the storage of information and any kind of manipulation based on the database. A few advanced applications in financial transactions are e-commerce, e-business, and online banking. System development for financial management is not only to make the computerized billing or providing the receipts for the transactions. The system integrates number of financial transactions of the organization. Human resource management. The manpower utilized in the organization is treated as a valued asset. The management of this asset is just like management of any other source in an organization. Organizational effectiveness and efficiency, growth of the business, sustainability for the competitiveness can be seen through proper management of human resources. HRD management emphasizes an optimum utilization of human resources by formulating consistent and coherent policies aimed at promoting commitment to the organization. The information system on HRD is restricted to personnel management systems, whose role is to assist in recruitment, placement, training and development, compensation, and maintenance. The vital area covering the above activities is called human resource planning. HRD system binds function of personnel management systems with other functions of organizations such as marketing, finance, production, and inventory. Transaction Processing System. Management Information System in general consists of all business transactions of the organization. Every information system has many subsystems like Transaction Processing System, Decision Support System, Office Automation System, etc. to have a larger utility of database created for business analysis. The decision makers do retrieval of information from the master data through a set of well-defined tools. For example, to calculate the net salary of an employee, we need to supply different inputs like basic salary, number of days present, existing DA, and HRA levels. Account departments uses this information to calculate the final receivable salary of an employee. This process is called transaction process of the data for payroll calculation. As this is a part of the information system, it can be called as a subsystem. Preparation of transaction documents such as pay slips, invoices, and receipts are important and routine tasks performed in managerial functions. Data manipulation to get the desired information through the specific tools of management is called transaction process. As applicable in other cases, different areas of management like HRM, finance, operations, and marketing have various business transaction processing systems, and hence the subsystems to generate required output are needed. We will discuss some examples of such subsystems for transaction processing. Human Resource Management Subsystem. In human resource management, the personnel manager has the responsibility of executing multifarious activities pertaining to recruitment, training of the employees, retirement benefits, etc. Planning, executing, and controlling of these activities about the existing employees is carried out by the personnel manager through the information system called Personnel Information System developed for this purpose. The Personnel Information System deals with the flow of information about people working in the organization as well as future personnel needs. In most of the organizations, the system is concerned primarily with 5 basic subsystems of the personnel function: recruitment, placement, training, compensation, and maintenance. Let us discuss 3 of these subsystems separately: recruitment, retention or service conditions, retirement. Recruitment. Role of personnel department starts with recruitment of personnel. If properly managed, the recruitment system forecasts personal needs and skills and recruits the personnel at the proper time to meet organizational needs. Personnel department, on the basis of retirements or resignations, either identifies requirements or concerned department sends requirement to personnel department. On the basis of the requirements, personnel department initiates process of recruitment, which is divided into the following steps: finalizing the recruitment for various posts, publicity as per requirement, receipt of application forms from candidates, initial screening, interviews, final selection, issuing appointment letters. Development of proper information system for generation of reports pertaining to the above cases by giving the necessary inputs lead to a subsystem for this purpose. Retention or service conditions. This is an important aspect in the functioning of personnel department. Personnel department maintains records of all the employees about the nature of the job, department, etc. The major activities undertaken and related data requirements here are training, seminars, refresher courses for employees, job, promotion, increments, leave accounting, performance reports, salary, compensation, organizational structure, job description, license. Information on each of the areas is compiled from the master database created and made available in the organization. Retirement. Personnel department keeps track of retiring employees. It completes all the formalities necessary and issues orders for providing retirement package through account department. The calculation requires various inputs about the employees from the personnel records. There are other subsystems also, like compensation and maintenance, etc. Another interesting subsystem could be Skills Inventory Program, which identifies and locates the talent resources of the organization to maximize their use. The concept of skill banks or manpower assessment program is applied. This could be one of the subsystems to develop and support the main system. Marketing Management Subsystem. As we have seen in the previous unit, the business function of marketing deals with different activities like planning, promotion, and sale of existing products and exploring the market trend for the existing and new products. Information systems specially designed, taking into account all these factors, can only supply the required competitive information for the benefit of customers and management. Different categorical decision systems like strategic, tactical, and operational information help in the activities of the marketing managers in product planning, pricing of the product, planning for advertising, sales promotion and expenditure, forecasting market potential for new and existing product, and deciding about the distribution channel, etc. Control reporting systems support the efforts of marketing managers to control the efficiency and effectiveness of selling and distribution of products and services. Analytical reports provide information on firms' actual performance versus planned marketing objectives. The major marketing subsystems are sales management, sales forecasting, advertising and promotion, marketing research. Sales management. Sales management system provides information to help sales managers plan and monitor the performance of the sales organization. In most firms, this system produces sales analysis reports which provide information analysis of A. Product sales trends, B. Product profitability on a product-by-product basis, C. The performance of each sales region and sales branch, D. Salesperson's performance. To fully support the sales system, invoices should contain information about product type, product quantity, price discount terms, customer identity and type, sales region and salesperson. The sales reports must contain information about the profitability of products, product lines, sales territories, and individual salespersons. Profitability reporting requires information about product administration and selling costs. The sales analysis system also provides information used to evaluate the performance of sales personnel. By reclassifying sales by salesperson rather than by product or sales unit, it is easy for the sales supervisors to identify whether each salesperson has met the assigned sales quota. If marginal costs are also assigned by salesperson, each salesperson's contribution margin can be established as one criterion for performance evaluation. The primary types of information as inputs used for the sales analysis subsystem are information about customer invoices and back orders that is provided by the sales transaction processing systems. Information derived from the oral and written reports of the sales personnel. Product cost information obtained from the cost accounting information systems. Information about the sales transactions may be available from the sales files or the customer files. Sales forecasting. Sales forecasting is important for planning sales and promotion strategies and for post-period evaluation of salesperson's performance. Sales forecasts are generally the first step in the profit planning cycle of the entire organization. Example, they initiate the short-term financial and marketing planning cycles. If forecasts for the period are seriously in error, the organization's entire budgeting activity will be based upon the wrong level of activity. The basic functions of sales forecasting can be grouped into two categories of short-range forecasting and long-range forecasting. Short-range forecasting deals with forecasts of sales for periods up to 1 year, whereas long-range forecasting is concerned with sales forecasts for a year or more into the future. Forecasting requires the application of mathematical and statistical methods, which consists of structured procedure. Methods like time series analysis, regression models, etc. are used for sales forecasting. Production planning, workforce planning, and production scheduling are based on sales forecasting. Materials are ordered and personnel are employed and reassigned according to the expected sales pattern for the next period. If sales are overestimated, either finished product inventory levels or materials inventory will be excessive, or personnel will have to be laid off. Conversely, if the sales forecast is too low, either sales would be lost because of inventory shortages or higher costs will be incurred as a result of overtime and need to secure additional materials in a hurry. The basic information needed for sales forecasting is as follows. Past sales provided by the Sales Analysis Information System. Market conditions provided by the Market Information System. Competitors' activities provided by the Competitor Intelligence Information System. Promotion and advertising plans provided by the information system for this function. In similar way, subsystems for other application systems like finance management, production and operations management, inventory management, etc. exist for corresponding functionalities. DSS and EIS. DSS stands for Decision Support System. It is a software which supports an organization in taking decision. Executive Information System (EIS) is a data-driven DSS that is intended to provide business intelligence to middle and senior level managers. In both the system, decision-making process is involved. Let us now understand the decision-making process first of all. Decision-making process. A decision is basically a resource allocation process that is irreversible, except that a fresh decision may reverse it or overrule the earlier one. The decision maker, having authority over the resources being allocated, makes a decision. He makes the decision in order to further some objective, which is what he hopes to achieve by allocating the resources. The decision might not succeed in achieving the objective. One might spend the funds and yet, for any number of reasons, achieve no acceleration at all. For example, to accelerate an R&D program is an objective, not a decision. To allocate the funds is an effort to accelerate the program is the decision. Simple decision is one in which there is only one decision to be made, even having many alternatives. A decision may be goal-oriented for some degree of satisfaction for a given objective. Objective may be driven by a decision, but goal is always target or result-oriented. A decision may employ decision analysis, a structured thought process to attain desired results. In doing this, we can distinguish three features of the situation: alternatives, uncertainties, and outcomes. Decision analysis thus constructs models, logical or even mathematical, representing the relationships within and between the features of situation. The models then allow the decision maker to estimate the possible implications of each course of action that he might take, so that he can better understand the relationship between his actions and his objectives. Someone who buys a lottery ticket and wins the lottery obtains a good outcome. Yet, the decision to buy the lottery ticket may or may not have been a good decision. Decision maker may adopt strategy. which is a collection of actions. The outcome of these actions may be uncertain, but the possible outcome is attainment of that goal set by the decision maker. It is necessary to mention about the risk at this juncture that a decision maker often thinks while taking the decisions. Risk can be defined as the possibility of an undesirable result. The risk is linked with monetary benefits or loss, and thus it can be governed by risk tolerance, an individual's attitude towards decision and the risk involved. With the above background, we can now distinguish between strategic and tactical decisions. Strategic decisions affects entire organization or major part of it vis-a-vis organizational objectives and the policies. It has long-lasting effect on the organizational system and generally taken at the highest management level. On the other hand, tactical decision or management control decision affects a part of the organization for a restricted or short time. The tactical decision takes place within the context of existing strategic decisions. Thus, the contextual and effective management depends on good and timely information. The decision-making process may use various techniques depending on the situation. We can define decision-making as an activity of deciding appropriate action in particular situations. With relevant and useful information, the decision-making may reduce the uncertainty. We have studied earlier that Simon provided a general mode of any decision-making process. The Simon model describes the sequence of decision-making as intelligence, design, choice, and implementation. Decision support system. With the understanding of decision-making process, DSS can be defined as the system that supports the decision-making. There are various definitions of DSS that links to information retrieval with the help of computers, to use of information to support managers. The definitions of decision support system points that decision support systems are information systems. Decision support systems are used by managers. Decision support systems are used in making decisions. Decision support systems are used to support, not to replace, people. Decision support systems are used when the decision is semi-structured or unstructured. Decision support systems incorporate a database of some sort, and decision support systems incorporate models. One word that attracts us is model. The decision knowledge emerges from the quantified data using statistical and data mining tools, predictive models, and the assessment tools. The qualified data means that the data used to derive quality information must be relevant, accurate, complete, authenticated, up-to-date, in-time available, and easily accessible. Data warehouse is basically a repository of organizational data. You will learn about data warehousing and data mining in other unit ahead. We also come across Group DSS for taking group decisions using Decision Support System. GDSS are interactive computer-based systems that facilitate decision makers working together as a group to arrive at a solution for unstructured problem. The GDSS provides mechanisms to help the users to coordinate and keep track of ongoing projects, allow them to work together through computer-supported communication, collaboration, and coordination. Typical applications of GDSS include email, awareness and notification systems, video conferencing, chat systems, multiplayer games, and negotiation systems. The software developed for GDSS focuses principally on assisting brainstorming and mechanizing voting, two of the rare events in business meetings. Group support systems are designed to support group decision-making through specialized software, hardware, and decision support tools. This can be identified as a combination of computer, communications, and decision technologies working in tandem to provide support for problem identification, formulation, and solution generation during group meetings. Broadly, the fundamental goal of GDSS is to support the exchange of ideas, opinions, and preferences within the group. GDSS are believed to improve the quality of group decisions by minimizing process losses and maximizing process gains. Process gains occur when certain aspects of the meeting improve the eventual outcome or result and process losses delay or reduce the final outcome. Thus, the overall meeting outcome is reliant upon the process gains versus the process losses. Among other terms used in GDSS like groupthink, communication media richness, groupware, there is a term war room used in GDSS. It is basically the electronic meeting room or electronic boardroom created for GDSS by networking computers for each member participant. It is equipped with a large screen video display that can be seen by all the participants. There is a facilitator to control the display and have access to all members' computer. The software used have the capabilities to plan a session and group members can propose agenda items through it. It can organize and structure members' comments and can record them as organizational memory for longer and effective use. These days, we come across many such tools available for group meetings apart from those available in social media. To build a DSS in organization, one has to consider the spectrum of DSS that organization is going to use. The following are to be well thought out to approach systematically: strategic, tactical, and operational decisions of the organization, unstructured, semi-structured, and structured decisions, all levels of management and knowledge workers in the organization, major functions, product, or line of business, hierarchy in operations, and geographical division of the organization. Executive Information System. An Executive Information System (EIS) is a support system for executives of an organization. It is a kind of decision support system used in organizations to help executives in decision making. It does so by providing easy access to important data needed in an organization to achieve strategic goals. It is used for monitoring organizations' performance and also for identifying opportunities and problems. Today, every performing organization has its own website and connectivity in terms of intranet and also through internet, integrating all of its branches at distant locations. Employees can access company data to help make decisions in their workplaces, departments, divisions, etc. This enables employees to provide relevant information and ideas, advices, and suggestions for betterment of the organization. EIS as a support system is intended to be used directly by senior managers to support unscheduled strategic management decisions. Often information is external, unstructured, and even uncertain. The key characteristics of EIS are: detailed data. EIS provides absolute data from its existing database. Integrate external and internal data. EIS integrates external and internal data. The external data collected from various sources. Presenting information. EIS represents available data in graphical form, which helps to analyze it easily. Trend analysis. EIS helps executives of the organization to data prediction based on trend data. Easy to use. It is a very simplest system to use. Difference between MIS, DSS, and EIS. With the exposure to all the above information systems, let us find out the difference between DSS, MIS, and EIS. As the name implies, the later two are the systems that provide information that may or may not be used for making a decision, whereas the support information provided for deciding on the policy, planning, or implementation is the basic component of DSS. Let us find out the characteristics of the three systems. DSS. DSS generally provides support for unstructured or semi-structured decisions. DSS problems are often characterized by incomplete or uncertain knowledge or the use of qualitative data. DSS will often include modeling tools in them, where various alternative scenarios can be modeled and compared. Investment decisions are an example of those that might be supported by DSS. MIS. MIS is generally more sophisticated reporting systems built on existing transaction processing system, often used to support structured decision making, decisions that can be described in detail before the decision is made. Typically, will also support tactical level management, but sometimes are used at other levels. Examples of structured decision supported by MIS might include deciding on stock levels or the pricing of products. EIS supports a range of decision-making, but more often than not, this tends to be unstructured. EIS supports the executive level of management, often used to formulate higher-level strategic decisions impacting on the direction of the organization. These systems will usually have the ability to extract summary data from internal systems along with external data that provides intelligence on the environment of the organization. Generally, these systems work by providing a user-friendly interface into other systems, both internal and external to the organization. Summary. In this unit, an attempt has been made to explain the importance of information generation as a system, and role of information in various areas of functional management. We have discussed some of the key points to be kept in mind while going for the development of information systems. All organizations have similar needs to build up from the basic inputs, a good quality database each, and then to evaluate selective data, analyze data, interlink data, and aggregated data to derive suitable MIS support to decision-making at the corporate level. We have discussed various functional management systems to illustrate with input, output, and processing aspects, thus generating the organizational database to help taking business decisions by the managers. Transaction processing was discussed as the subsystem of functional management system. EIS and DSS have been discussed with tabulating the difference of these with MIS. Also, Group DSS has been discussed for arriving at decisions with involvement of all concerned.
We were listening to the audiobook by the School of Management Studies IGNOU for MBA program, course code Mmpc 008, Information Systems for Managers. Course Coordinator, Professor Anurag Saxena, School of Management Studies, IGNOU. Voiceover by Renuka. Edited by Ruchi Sharma. Program assisted by Jagbandhu Jana. Program produced by Dr. Manoj Kumar Singh. This program was brought to you by Electronic Media Production Center of Indira Gandhi National Open University.